Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and we've got some news not only on the top 10 CWL clans, but just found some information on kind of the top 100 plus clans from the Champions 1 League in CWL, the Clan War League. Plus, I got some raids to show you guys, and I'll do a live hit at the very end. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. All right, guys, before I go into some of these attacks that I want to show you, and you guys take a look at your news section, there is the top 10. I already made a video on the top 10 here, but now Clash with Eric provided me with a link that shows the top 156 Clan War League clans here. So if we scroll here, so you'll see these top 10 are the ones that are listed in the game, but then this continues to scroll down all the way down to 156. That is what it looks like made up the Champs 1 the first season up here. So that's pretty cool. But then you'll see how they did overall. So you'll see why they are number one, right? With the plus 28, plus 34, plus 37, plus 29. Dark Looters is here. They got plus 10 and plus 27. So it looks like everyone in the top 10 or everyone up here pretty much benefited from the ban waves of their enemies not attacking, right? So that is where they got the huge differential in stars. And then we scroll here and we kind of look at where they're ending, right? So if you do the math and if you do every single attack and every single attack is a 2-star for the whole week, you're going to finish at 210 stars. So all of these clans are obviously above that average. So for example, this one looks pretty high, right? 233. So they had to have gotten 23 triples, right? Over kind of the average. If they got 1-stars, they would have had to get more to counteract that. So I'm trying to look at kind of who is doing the best here. Number 20 looked to be doing really well, 228 stars. And they didn't really benefit from any of the ban waves, right? So only plus 7, plus 6, plus 4, plus 3. So maybe a little bit here. Who knows? Coastal Clash is here at 220. And then we keep scrolling down here. Look at this one. 249 triples. That's crazy. That's the highest one that I saw. They got plus 7. They got plus 7 also the first week. So they look to probably have been maybe number one there. But anywhere between 210 and 230 is probably really good. Obviously, anything higher than 210 means you're getting more triples than the average. And then there's one hive. I remember seeing that. I think they were, yeah, so they were 17. They got 216. And if we scroll down here, you're going to see Hello for Now at number 60 right here. We got 215 stars, so I guess we got 5 more triples than the average, and we ended up getting plus 5 overall, right? So we didn't benefit from any ban ways where our opponents all had their attacks. We ended up losing the final week on percentage, so but we tied overall on stars. So we finished 60. It's pretty cool that you can kind of see all of these listed here, all of the clans. And then you start to scroll down to the bottom, you will start to see the clans that were affected probably by those ban waves where they got like minus 28, right? Here's Golden Goblins, minus 14, minus 14, minus 14, minus 37. So you see all these clans that were probably affected by it. And they just couldn't attack at the end because they didn't have the accounts to do it. But you can kind of see overall, if you guys want to see this list yourself, the link will be down in the description. Definitely want to thank Clash with Eric sending me the link so I could take a look and see where we stood overall. But so I guess there wasn't as many clans as we probably thought. So if there was a top 200, every clan would have made it. So that's pretty interesting to know. So hopefully we have another list like this next time, and maybe something like this goes into the game where you can kind of see a button that I've kind of mentioned before, where you can see the top 200, top 150 CWL Champ 1 clans and where they finished overall. So if you're a Champs 1 clan, you're probably going to want to finish. Try your best to get into the 220s. If you can get to 230s, you're going to be really high up there. So you want to get obviously as many triples as possible and don't get any single 1-stars. You get a 1-star, you're really going to be hurting your team. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into some of the attacks now, and I'll do one myself. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this base that Credit's coming in. So this is going to be a minor tech, pretty much mass minors. This is not a fresh hit. So Credit saw that there was a lava loon in the CC, and that is one of the reasons why he was able to do this. So what is he going to do? Well, Literally just going to do mass miners. The queen's going to be responsible for this side. The king's going to be responsible for this side. And then the miners are going to come through here. Why? Because the town hall's on the opposite side. Wants to send the wall wrecker right to the town hall. So he's got to come across the base in between. He can drop the heals in between and cover pretty much all these defenses. And the miners have no problem getting through. Poisons the loon. If there's a different CC in there, it could be a deadly CC, poisons or freezes that middle because he wants to keep that balloon in that poison as long as possible so it does go down. Still has that queen ability, and then just using the heals to cover this whole base as he's moving through it. The king is still up top. Queen is still moving through with her ability. Has one more heal spell. Going to end up using it up here as the miners move around. So it's a very nice hit credit on this base. I wouldn't recommend, obviously, doing this fresh if you don't know what's the CC, unless you could pull the CC very easily and you can address it. Like you can pull it with maybe a balloon or... actually, I wouldn't recommend pulling with a balloon because if it doesn't target air, like if it's Valkyries, it won't come out. So pull it with like a hog or something and then kill it with your heroes or something to the corner, and then you can probably do something like this. So credit, very nice job with the mass miners, making it look easy. Now the next one is going to be more of a queen walk, and that's going to be Flexogram coming in on number 16. This is going to be a queen walk miners, and I'm going to do an attack similar to this in the farming raid after here, because I definitely want to practice some of this, right? So I want to have the ability to potentially do it coming up in Season 6 of CWL, and not necessarily always be an air attacker, right? I love my air game, but maybe have another type of attack in my arsenal and as a tool would be pretty cool. But what is he going to do here? Well, he's going to start the queen walk up here, going to use the king to funnel a little bit as well, to force the queen this way. Uses the stone slammer to break open this wall compartment here, which is very nice because then he's going to literally get access to this multi-target inferno. As you can see, that little wall opening. Man, Alex, I don't know how you can identify that, but he's able to open up that wall. Also has a P.E.K.K.A. and a wall breaker and a Valk, right? That wall breaker is there just in case. I've heard if you don't break that wall or something, and then the wall breaker could come out and break it if the wall is pretty low health or something. So then the queen is just going to charge into here and take out this multi-target inferno. You can see that the king helped create that funnel for the queen up here so she can walk left. But then the P.E.K.K.A. is also going to get dropped here, well, right here, so that the miners can come in between, right? So this P.E.K.K.A. is going to help clear some more of this, and then the miners are coming in between inside the space. The queen's going to be able to step up, grab the eagle, grab the Expos all the way through here, drops the freeze on the eagle and the Expo. Now the healers do transition off to the miners, which can happen. Oh, come back to the queen as well, and then has the warden, right, following through. Going to be able to use that warden ability, and they're just moving from defense to defense using the heal over the multi-target inferno. So very nice job of using this stone slammer to open up the wall, and that is what I'm figuring out is when you're doing the queen walk, walking a little bit, and if you use the key on the opposite side, it doesn't have to necessarily be straight like a rectangular base, but as long as you can force the miners into the base and go around in a path, that's exactly what Flexogram, aka Lex, does in this attack. So very nice queen walk miners here. Has that extra heal and freeze. Pretty much doesn't need to use it. Pretty much can swag them at this point. So very nice hit. Swag in 3 spell slots right there. Did end up using the warden ability. Lost some of the healers down to the bottom, but does not matter. The miners are just going to overwhelm that one Tesla left and finish off the base. So beautiful hit on this one, Lex. And now let me go ahead and see if I can search for a raid and try myself. All right, so I found a base here. This one has a downed Inferno, but let's see what we can do. I guess we're kind of practicing anyways, so let's see. The Town Hall is over there. We're probably going to want to do a queen walk into the miners. So let's see. I can't really do a queen walk into that air defense because it is going to obviously slow or pick off her healers if I did that. But maybe I could do it as if I walked up and into that way. So let's go ahead and try that. So let's go ahead and drop the queen right here, balloon, and then all the healers kind of as a test. We'll drop a wizard right there, and hopefully you can pick off that. So we'll drop a rage spell for the healers, and let's see how this does. I'm going to go with a wall or stone slammer there. I'm going to go ahead and drop a king and the P.E.K.K.A. up here, and the queen is actually going to beat through the wall. Interesting. Okay, I didn't expect that. So let's go ahead and hit the king ability. P.E.K.K.A.'s helping. Let's go ahead and see. So I really want my king to remove the enemy king there, which could be good. So the queen is going to take off that multi-target inferno. Okay, let's see where else the queen's going to want to go. Let's go ahead and start the, let's do a wall record right there. And then we can do the mass miners through the base, just like this. So the healers should hopefully stay up with the queen. So in goes the wall, or the stone slammer. So in they go. We're going to go ahead and drop the heal spell there. We're going to go ahead and rage up the queen to keep her going. And then we'll go ahead and hit that ability right there for the warden, so that they can take the tunnel down and also survive those eagle shots. We'll go ahead and drop a heal right there. And we can go ahead and rage up the queen again. Keep her ability through all that. And so we don't need to use it just yet. We'll go ahead and drop a heal right over there. They are moving through the base just like this. We'll go ahead and drop 2 balloons on that. Drop another balloon up there. Drop some, go ahead and drop the poison up there. Oh man, all the giant bombs. Oh, more bombs everywhere. We still have the queen ability. There are miners up, down at the bottom portion of the base. Can the queen take off the cannon? She can. She can pick off the whiz tower. Now it's just a matter of just cleaning up. And I think we should get this. Yeah, one inferno was down, but I'm still learning. Using the queen walk, and then in between the heroes is when you send the miners. And there's obviously differences of when you use the different type of CCs like Valkyries or Ice Golem and P.E.K.K.A. and whatnot. Still practicing with that, but hey, it's something I'm not used to doing, is a queen walk, and doing that right now to try to keep the queen up is definitely a learning experience. I'm learning, and it's looking like maybe I might be able to do a war tax coming soon. Who knows? But let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, so that's pretty much gonna be it. I mean, some other stuff was cooking here while I was searching, but that's pretty much gonna wrap up today's video. Kind of just covered the top overall, looks like 156 clans, and then showed a Town Hall 10, Town 11, and then my farming attack with the Town Hall 12. Since I didn't have any war tax, I wasn't in it, because I will be participating in Hello for Now's AWL match coming soon. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe down below. I am coming out with those daily videos. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you guys next time. Carbonfin signing out. Peace.